I've lost quite a lot of money in this game, so I thought, let's do some grinding today, and whilst I do that, I'm going to tell you the top 5 things I hate most in this game. First things first though, I did want to change Nelly's personality. If you saw on my recent, it's not going to be my recent video, but if you saw on my video where I traded in 6,000 training tickets to Steven, I got a personality swap potion. So I was thinking of doing it to either Nelly or Ash. I feel like Ash is probably my main horse, so I'm going to do it with him. It's kind of perfect because I was trying to get a horse with a personality that I wanted. Now, do I get to choose what personality they get? It doesn't say. So I'm just going to go for it. You cannot feed whilst riding. Oh, you have to feed it to them. Okay, I get to choose. I do like the sassy ones. Easygoing, lazy, independent, sassy, grumpy, clingy, spooky. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to look at each of the horses I've got that are each of the things and see what it is. Okay, they're overall easy to handle and get along nicely with people. Simple, cool. Grumpy. This horse's personality is grumpy. They don't really like people. Be careful when walking around them as they may reach to bite. They don't like to be pet. Okay, so I wouldn't choose that. Clingy. This horse's personality is clingy. They love people and will approach you in the pasture. They require lots of attention. Okay. What's the other one? Sassy. You're sassy. This horse personality is sassy. They're a bit stubborn and may respond to your commands with some sass. Expect bucking, tail swishing, and head shaking. They like to move around a lot. So I'm thinking clingy or easygoing. I feel like the clingy one would be quite cute. I am thinking that. Maybe. Or the grump. Yeah. Okay. Although I feel like Ash is very easygoing. I feel like he's an easygoing horse. So I'm going to go with easygoing. Yes, we are changing his personality to easygoing, and now we have basically our perfect horse. He is fully trained. He's got some skills and stuff. We can actually get some more skills, but I'm not going to do that today. Today we are going grinding, and I'm going to be telling you the 5 things I hate most in this game. And I'm going to tell you throughout the video, so it isn't all in one go. I think I'm going to have to get some lassos. I'm going to try and make this video short. Do I have any? Okay, I've got quite a bit of equipment. Let's do 3 of these, let's do 2 of these, and 18 of these, which is 6, I think. Yes. Okay. The first thing, we can come over here. So, this is a bay quarter horse. Just a bay quarter horse. 1,470 coins. Larry, on the other hand, buys a bay quarter horse from you for... Do I have a bay quarter horse? I don't think I do. But anyway, he buys them for like 200, 100 tokens. It's ridiculous how you buy a horse for however many. Like this one, 3,000. Why on earth would you spend 3,000 on a paint horse? You buy a horse for however much. Larry does not give you the value back, or even close to it. I don't think there's a single horse in this game that you can catch that will go for over like 500 tokens. It is very ridiculous. Which also brings me to my next point, the breeding. You can spend so much money on breeding. Like I've spent 5,000 tokens on a breeding before to get a common coat foal, but it will only sell for a couple hundred tokens. Larry will not buy it for the price you bred it for, which means you lose so much money throughout breeding, no matter the outcome. When in reality, you gain money through breeding because you breed a higher value horse. So that is a bit annoying. Like, even if you train your horse up to max stats, it doesn't get back your money for the breeding. You lose money in everything in this game. It's kind of deflating, and it makes me not like to play it a lot because you have to grind so much to get money just to spend it all. Like, I know that's the point of money, to spend it, but the amount, oh, okay, that was just a glitch. The amount you spend in the breeding, you don't get even half of that back from selling the baby, which I think is wrong. I think if you do get I know breeding is random in this game, but if you get a common coat, you should get at least 1,000 back if you've spent 5,000. Or maybe not even 1,000, maybe 500. Even 500 is good. But if you get the really good outcome, you're not going to get the whole 5,000 back if you sell it, even though that foal should be worth 5,000. So yeah, that is something that really annoys me. The whole value of tokens in this game, like, it's just a bit silly. It's the only way to get money, really, is by grinding. And it's a bit annoying because, like, some people doing role plays and stuff, they might want to breed horses, then train them up and sell them for a profit or something. I don't know. I feel like it definitely should have a closer margin, like a smaller margin between the buying price and the selling price. I don't think it should be that massively different. So if we look at this, okay, 1,470 for a bay quarter horse, which is like the most common quarter horse. Now, if I sell this black quarter horse I've just caught, he gives me 86 tokens. Like, what is that? What is that? Like, seriously? And if I sell the Andalusian with it, we don't even get half of what that horse was worth. Now, coming to, I guess that was 2 points in one. It's the cost, the margin between buying and selling. That really annoys me. Now, the next point is, as a lot of you may know if you watch my videos, the breeding cooldown. You pay a lot to breed your horse, right? Then you have a cooldown between breedings, and then you have a cooldown for the horse. The horse's cooldown is 3 days. The cooldown between breedings is 4 minutes. I think that's ridiculous. I honestly think that is the most ridiculous thing. I think if you have to wait for the cooldown to breed your horse again, you should not have to wait 4 minutes between breeding. 2 minutes maybe, if they want to have a cooldown, but 4 minutes it's ridiculous. It makes you not want to stick around to do it. It's like when I did that co-breeding video with all of you guys, I was there for like 3 hours making the video just because of the cooldown. If I didn't have the cooldown, I could have done so many more people and it would have been a lot shorter. Like, I would have saved so much time. It's just a bit silly. The fact that your horse has to have a cooldown before they can breed again, and you have to have a cooldown before you can breed again. It is a bit annoying. Like, it's not even a bit annoying, it's very annoying. So, yeah, that is point number 3, 2.5, whatever you want to call it. There may be a bit more than 5 points. I went a bit crazy about things I don't like about the game. Of course, I love this game. This game is so fun. I play it a lot. Obviously, most of my videos are of Wild Horse Islands. You guys like Wild Horse Islands. But there are some things in this game that drives me crazy. Like, it really does. Like, Francine, the amount of times that I've just got common coats. Like, I know breeding is just random, even in real life. But come on, I spent 5,000 tokens on a breeding to get a common coat. Like, that's a bit unfair. But anyway, we're going backwards. Let's just go on to the next the next point. So this one I haven't really spoken about, but the volcanic minerals. So if you don't know, on Volcano Island, once you complete a certain amount of quests, you can hand in the quest lady some volcanic minerals, and she will give you something back. It's a bit like the training token, training ticket receipt things, and the unidentified relics from Royal Island. So yeah, you can do that with volcanic minerals, which are these things. Right, wait. These things right here. Yeah, and you can get a chance of getting a infernal horse. I haven't handed in any. So I don't actually know what stuff you get. I'm assuming it's stuff like tack and other stuff like you would get on Royal Island. But yeah, it is so difficult to get volcanic minerals. You only get like 1 or 2 each time you harvest the volcanic deposits, erupted deposits, or whatever they're called. And it takes so long for these these erupted deposit things. It takes so long for them to actually come out the volcano. I fell. Oops. Because they come like once every 20 minutes or something. Now that isn't actually a lot of time, but it is a lot of time to wait around for them. So I feel like you should get more, or the volcano lady person shouldn't ask for 5 every time. They should ask for 1, because if you only get 1 or 2 each time, you're gonna spend ages trying to get enough to be able to get an infernal horse. And knowing my luck, I definitely need like a couple hundred before I can even think about getting an infernal horse. Now that also brings me to my next point. Steven and I have some beef. If you guys don't know, go and watch my videos where I hand in the training receipts. I have beef with that man, honestly. So he asks for 100 training receipts per item, which is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, seeing as how the most you can get from any activity is 20 something. Like, it is so silly that he asks for 100. 50 maybe, okay, but I think it should be 20 per item, especially with the stuff he gives you. He gives you golden apples, copper ore, he gives you peppermint stuff. Silly things, right? Silly things that you can get anywhere. And he doesn't even give you a horse. I've handed in over 10,000 training receipts in total to this man, and he's not given me a horse. Now, I think that this one may be a bit personal, because some people obviously get a horse on the first try, the second try, whatever. But 100 training receipts per item is a lot. Like, it is a lot. So I feel like that shouldn't be that much for the items he gives, especially since he very rarely gives horses, and he's not given me any. So yeah, let's move on to the next point. So basically, that so far is what I don't like about Wild Horse Islands. I know that that's been 5 points, but a lot of them have been very similar. Now the next point is more to do with the players than the game. So sometimes when I'm in main servers, like group servers, public servers, whatever you want to call them, I see people and people ask me for a certain horse, right? They ask for a certain horse and they start begging for it, even if the person says no, and they start going, please, it's my dream horse. Now, first of all, these horses can't really be your dream horse because they're game horses. Second of all, I mean, like, fine, sure, you like a horse coat, you like a horse breed, you want it so badly, fine. You can ask that person to co-breed with you for a chance to get it. But when people beg and do not take no for an answer, that drives me crazy. It drives me absolutely crazy. Because, like, if someone says no, they don't want to get rid of the horse, they don't want to sell it, they don't want to trade it, whatever. It's like a bit disrespectful to keep asking, and it's happened to me. People have asked me that. I don't think it's any of my subscribers. I think everyone from you guys, if I said no, you would just accept it. But I have seen in the chat and stuff, people just begging and not taking no as an answer, and that is really annoying. If you are guilty of this, I would suggest to stop, because I'm pretty sure it doesn't just drive me crazy, it probably drives a lot of people crazy. Yeah, so that is, I guess that's point number 4 maybe. I feel like it is point number 4, I'm not counting. But yeah, and another point, I think this is the final point, I'm pretty sure it is also to do with the players. When there's people that are like, can I have a horse, a free horse, any horse, right? And then they go, I only have one, or I got hacked, or someone scammed me, blah, blah, blah. I don't care which horse it is, just any horse for free. Why can't you just go and catch one? There are so many horses that people don't bother with. If you want a horse for free and you do not care about the breed or whatever, just go catch one. Like, why do these people continuously beg someone for a free horse? Like, what is it? And they say that they got scammed, they got hacked, blah, blah, blah. But if you do really just want any horse, just go and catch one from the wild. It really doesn't make a difference. Instead of bugging people about it, you can go and catch one. Because so many people have asked me for a free horse, and they go, any horse, I don't care, just I only have one, this is my only horse. How do you only have one horse? Look at my bag, I have 142 horses. How do you only have one? Just go and catch one. I do think that is all the main things that annoy me in this game. Like, it's not necessarily what I hate in the game, it's just things that annoy me. I'm not going to stop playing the game just because of it. I'm not going to complain about it. I just thought, a lot of people have asked me to do a video of things that annoy me in the game, different types of players and stuff. I'll do a different types of players thing, but I'm not very good at that because I don't play with other people a lot. So I don't actually know what a lot of other people play like. But yeah, these are some of the things that really annoy me. Also, the final point, I said that was a final point, but it kind of goes with all the other stuff I've said. How expensive the breeding is and how expensive the co-breeding is. Why should I have to pay 7,000 or something to co-breed with someone else when they're getting double the amount of money? Like, what? Why should I have to pay more? How expensive the co-breeding is absolutely ridiculous. It's like, it just sucks your money from you. But anyway, guys, I feel like that was a lot more than 5 points, but these are the things that annoy me most in this game. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if any of these stuff annoy you too. I feel like a lot of people may have the same things that annoy them, because I've seen quite a few people complain about it. But yeah, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to stop playing the game. If you guys enjoyed this, please like the video and subscribe. We do play this game quite a bit. We play other horse games if you are new here and you don't know. We played The Sims 4, we played Rival Stars, we played Wild Horse Islands, and maybe we will be bringing some other games from like outside the horsey world. Let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. I was thinking of doing some horror games with my sister. They're quite funny. Or if I should make a completely other channel just for other Roblox games, maybe? Anyway, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!